Oh boy, this team here, man. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today I'm going to talk about the injuries the Philadelphia Eagles are suffering now, as you have safety Rodney McLeod and tackle Jeff Driscoll are both now out for the season with significant knee injuries, yo. Also, Jalen Hurts will be the starter again against Arizona. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. I may not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever you get a chance to, whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at you, boy, yo. Oh, man, first off with Rodney McLeod, man, this one is the one that really blows, yo. Believe it or not, man, Rodney McLeod has been very good this year, yo. To me, you know, probably with the exception of Brandon Graham, has been the most consistent, you know, defensive player all year. I mean, week in and week out, you know, he has done his job, man. He's not going to quite say that he's at the level of Malcolm Jenkins, but he's kind of been our Malcolm Jenkins on this defense as far as being a leader, as far as lining up all over the place. He's been really good this season, man. And I mean, that's a tough blow, yo. We're going to get more of an extended look at Kavon Wallace. We got Jalen Mills back there, which, but Mills may play a little bit of corner this week, depending on if Darius Slay and Avonte Maddox can go. But if they could go, then you're going to see Mills and probably Kavon Wallace. If not, you're going to see Mills out there on the outside at corner with Kavon Wallace and Epps, man, who Epps is a special teams player. I'm not going to get there and bash him that he's terrible and all that. He's a special teams guy being asked to play safety, and we don't want that for a whole game. So hopefully Slay and Avonte Maddox could go, which leads to the question. I mean, we did cut Will Parks, a guy that we had on this roster, who we recently let go. How we call him back, to come back and play safety. We've done it before, with guys like, say, Corey Graham, who who wasn't there at the beginning, but then whenever certain circumstances happened along the roster, we brought him back to play. So we'll see what happened with that, man. Then Jeff Driscoll, man, who was playing right tackle for us, he's now out for the season with a knee injury, which this has been an absolute devastating season when it comes to the health of the offensive line. Obviously, Lane Johnson is out for the year. Brandon Brooks been out all year since before even training camp started. Andre Dillard has been out since the start of training camp. Isaac Seumalo, who's back now but missed a good chunk of the season. Jason Peters, for whatever his word, is now out for the season. So, I mean, man, this team has just gone through an extreme, bad luck when it comes to health upon the offensive line. Now you're looking at an offensive line of Jason Kelsey, who has been the one shining, consistent spot along the offensive line. Isaac Seumalo, who's now back. Nate Herbig, Jordan Mailata, and look like probably Matt Pryor is going to go back and swing out to right tackle, man. Hopefully, the line could hopefully we don't have no more injuries, yo. Hopefully we don't, man, because this is just ridiculous. This is just a mess. Hopefully they could hold tight for Jalen Hurts, of course, has been named the starter for the Arizona Cardinals game. Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody, but the only reason I'm even mentioning this because Dougie P seemed to not be sold on that Sunday or Monday, or I guess he had to talk to Wynn, so in order to throw the Cardinals off for a day, which we knew they wouldn't go buy that. But yeah, Jalen Hurts go get out there again this week, man, behind a very, very, very extremely thin offensive line. I was excited what he brought us, man, against the New Orleans Saints, yo. His decisiveness, his leadership. He was, for the most part, accurate. Missed a couple of throws, but for the most part, he was accurate. His legs gave us over 100 yards rushing. And the fact that I feel like his presence in running and holding the ball could at least keep the defensive end honest, which gives more gaping holes, for Miles Sanders to run, which we've seen, on that 82-yard touchdown run that he had. So I'm excited to see Jalen Hurts out there again, man. I do think, however, we're going to have to put up more points than 24 points this week. The Arizona Cardinals have a very explosive offense, and hopefully the offensive line can hold up because, they're coming in with a guy named Hassan Reddick who just had 5 sacks, by himself last game. Now, granted, Hurts going to be a little harder to sack than a Daniel Jones playing on one leg. But still, nevertheless, that's a challenge, for this offensive line going over there to Arizona, man. But excited to see Hurts again, man. Really bummed out with Rodney McLeod being out for the year, man. Was one of our most consistent players on D all year. And I'm bummed out that Jack Driscoll is out for the year. Just because, we got to... That's even thinner, our offensive line is going into a game that I feel like we have to win if we want a chance to still win this awful division, which has been playing better lately, though. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.